Hey gamers! So as this is a brand new channel that I have yet to christen, I thought that the perfect video to do so would be the booktube newbie tag. I do have some ideas for other videos, but it felt a little weird to just kind of jump right into it. But I figured this would be the perfect way to start things off. So I guess we'll just get right into it. Nice. Why did you start this channel? Very recently, actually, I discovered the booktube community. It wasn't really something I was aware even existed before. So really just the past 2-3 weeks have just been me doing a deep dive into the booktube community. And it just seems like such a lovely, close-knit, really really welcoming community of nerds and like-minded people. So I'm really excited to get involved. But past that, the main reason that I decided to make this channel is to motivate me to read more, because in the past year, in all of 2019, I read a total of 4 books, which for me personally is just like absolutely, it's embarrassing. Like I feel actual shame saying that. And if I don't count the books that I was assigned to read in university, I have read 7 books in the past 3 years. So, not that great. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? I don't really freaking know. I feel like I have very similar thoughts about books to a lot of people, so I don't really know how much of a different perspective I can bring to the booktube community. I suppose maybe the one thing that I have is that I'm mixed race, so my mom's from Taiwan and my dad's American, so maybe I can bring that perspective. I guess the only other like kind of unique thing that I can offer up as of now is that I live in China currently and I will be here until June of next year. So I do plan on filming maybe some like vlogs. I do plan on maybe taking you guys with me to shop for books in Shanghai. There are a couple pretty nice international bookstores in Shanghai. So I thought that might be an interesting thing to do as well. So maybe like some travel stuff as well. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm mostly excited for the whole community aspect of booktube because, like I said before, it just seems like a really close-knit, welcoming community. I'm really optimistic about this channel and about where I can go with it and who I will be meeting. So I'm really excited about that. Why do you love reading? I don't know. I guess ever since I was young, the main thing that has always appealed to me about reading has been the escapism aspect of it all. This is probably gonna sound super cheesy, but it's like, oh, I could go on adventures with my favorite characters and I could like live their lives, and I felt like I was right there next to them. So it's like, I've been to Rome and I went to Camp Half-Blood and I was a student at Hogwarts, you know, like that kind of thing is what mainly appealed to me ever since I was little. And the other thing that I really love about reading is that it's a wonderful form of entertainment. You know, I can kill several hours just reading, but at the same time, it's not like Netflix or YouTube or anything where I don't feel like I've accomplished anything in the end. Reading is a kind of really productive form of entertainment, and I feel like I feel a sense of accomplishment when I finished a book. What book or series got you into reading? I don't really know if I could pinpoint a certain book or series that got me into reading. Maybe I'm revealing a bit too much about myself, but the Warriors series by Erin Hunter when I was younger was definitely like my favorite series in the world. I was a fucking furry when I was little. Come at me. I thought it was really rad that there was an author with my first name, so I bought the book. But right now, I guess you could say that the book that's getting me back into reading is The Goldfinch. It's the one that I'm currently working my way through, and I'm a little over halfway done with it. Honestly, I don't think I'll end up rating this book 5 stars, but I am still really enjoying it. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I'm not really like a naturally curious person, so honestly, I've never really thought to ask them any questions. I really like Read with Cindy and Chanel Time. I think they're really funny. So I guess I would ask them, where did you get your sense of humor from? And could you lend me some comedic wit? What challenges do you think starting a booktube will be the hardest to overcome? Most difficult things for me will probably be getting used to speaking in front of a camera. I'm really having trouble with eye contact right now. I know I'm probably like looking all over the frame, but it's because I'm filming in front of a big window and there's a lot to look at. Getting used to speaking in front of the camera, getting comfortable in front of the camera will probably be most difficult. When did you start reading? I suppose my restart, the end of my reading drought began, you could say maybe December 2019. Where do you read? Usually I read in my bed before I go to sleep, or I will often read on my breaks at school. I'm actually an English teacher here, and so I do have occasional breaks when I'm in the office alone, and I'll be able to bang out a few chapters while I'm waiting for my next class to start. What kind of books do you like to read? I like all different types of books, I guess. I really enjoy and have always enjoyed YA, particularly fantasy and sci-fi. Recently I've been trying to read a bit more adult fiction, but I don't know, I keep going back to YA, and I think at this point I'm just not even gonna fight it anymore. Like, YA is just comfortable to me, you know? The next video that I plan on filming is going to be talking about my reading drought, perhaps even doing little mini reviews of the 4 books that I read this year, and also discussing my goals for the coming year. Stick around if you think maybe my content might be something you're interested in consuming. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.